everyone, grab your snacks and popcorns, because this one's finna be different. So, today I was just chilling and, doing some stuff, playing games off camera and stuff, what I normally do. And I decided to hop on some good old mobile VR. No, what I normally do off camera. So, I walk in, and the first thing I hear is this commotion. I'm just like, what's all this commotion for? So I went over there, and then apparently this story, it just really got me hooked. Like, bro, I was just gonna end it. I was just gonna be in there. I was Knuckles. I was just gonna drop in and say hi and probably dip out and make a different video, because this wasn't the original plan for this video. Oh, no. So let me tell you what happened. So, all this commotion was for a YouTuber. I'm not gonna say the YouTuber's name because, they might plan to take my video down or something. I don't know how it works. So, this girl, who I will mention, is Amanda. Well, it's not really her main VR account. It takes after, her mother's. She's also a fellow YouTuber. So, Amanda's just chilling with his best friend, with her best friend. And this Sonic comes up to them, trying to just get some content, Times are tough sometimes. And this YouTuber calls them, you know what? I have a better idea. I'll call this YouTuber, what should I call it? Bisco. Now, I'm not sure if there's any other YouTube channel named Bisco, but this does not go directly towards you. Anyways, so, Bisco came up to this girl trying to get some content, Like I said, times are tough. And he called her Amanda the Adventurer. Now, she entertained it. She quote-unquote crashed out. She really didn't. Just trying to get him his content. Because, she's a W. She helps out a lot. And this guy just won't stop milking it. It's like over and over. Can't let go of it. And, she gets annoyed by this, and she says, hey, can you stop saying that? This is not my account, this is my mom's account. She sadly passed away, and, I won't have you disrespecting my mom's name like this. And then he keeps on going for, I think she said like an hour. And then when she finally tells him again, like, hey, this isn't my account yet again, this is my mom's account, please don't disrespect my mom like that. She was like, Bisco was like, I didn't know your mom was even dead. And then I'm over here, she told me this, and I was like, bro, how could you not notice this? She literally said this, an hour ago. She said this before, and then after. How could you not get it through that thick head of yours? So, her boy, it gets to the point where her boy has to back it up. Not her boyfriend, let's not get things confused. Her best friend. And, they found out everything about him. Now, of course, these people aren't really bad people. They're actually, really friendly. I met them, I got to hang out with them. They're very friendly, so. They found out almost everything about him, and they threatened to dox. Well, not him. I mean, not her, but her best friend. And, she says, by the way, she said that he's a very kind person, that he wouldn't do this, but he said if he will do it under her command. Now, she ends up not doing it because, she's a really kind person. Yet again. So, this commotion goes on. Other people get interested just like me, It's like lore. We're like little fishes on a hook. So, yeah, she starts telling us more about it, and I've never seen somebody so desperate for content in my life. Bro, I may be a low content creator, but I will not do half the stuff that he will do to this girl. So, She mentions that she's a minor, and this guy is like pretty grown up, so you would have thought he didn't run and just like leave her alone, dipped off. No, this guy kept on calling her the Amanda the Adventurer, and if I would have been there, I would have been like, bro, stop it. That's not funny at all. Like, haha, you got your clip. Now go. Which I normally never do that because, I'm also a pretty nice guy. So, she, um, she gets really irritated by this. And I said, bro, I've never seen somebody so desperate for content. Like, this guy, Bisco, he been moving differently. Now, a lot of things happen after that I'll probably get into next video. I'll probably ask if I can, like, I don't know, interview her about it or something. Because, it's a serious topic. Like, she shouldn't be doing this. And then me and the little group was like, yeah, this cannot continue going on. So, we tried to put a stop to it. He kept on going. Then he finally leaves this place. Like, he's gone. I added her just to tell y'all this, this little rant. But I'ma just say one thing for y'all. Don't do this. If you're an upcoming content creator, don't do this. Like, don't be so desperate for the content that you start, messing with people. Now, I understand, like, some people do it just like rage bait people. That's fine. But if you go after something that is a very serious topic, then it's probably time to wrap it up and package it somewhere else. So, yeah. Yet again, don't ever do this. Not even I would do this, bro. Because, some people will just be so annoying to the point where you could generally just get so sad and they just keep doing it. But I'm here to tell y'all, it's okay, You just gotta keep it pushing. Now, I know it's hard, and you guys must be asking, True Hero, how am I supposed to do that if, this guy, someone like Bisco keeps on doing this? Well, here's two simple solutions. You can either block them, or you could tell a trusted adult. And maybe they can do something about it. But, don't tell the police unless it's like something very serious, like they threaten you. Like they threaten to do something, they like pull up to your house and stuff. Yeah, call the police, because police don't really do much about cyberbullying besides tell you the basic rules to, block them and all that magic and stuff. So, remember, if you're an upcoming content creator, don't do this. Like, what the heck's wrong with you? Some people are just generally trying to chill out and hang out with their buds. You can't be doing that stuff. So, yeah. This will be, like, my first little rant. I'm gonna see if I can, like, interview her about more of this. So, if she does say yes, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. And, put in the comments if you think, he was in the wrong, which obviously he was, but, people have their different outlook on it. Anyways, for that saying, be safe and goodbye. See you later, my little warriors.
Don't you notice how I get quiet when there's no one else around? Me and you and awkward silence. Don't you dare look at me that way. I don't need reminders of how you don't feel the same. Oh, the